The Deoris are an indigenous tribal community primarily inhabits in the northeastern Indian state of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. The Deoris are an agrarian community with its unique culture, rich traditional way of life. They have their own language, dance form, music, religious rituals, customs, and ethics. The Deoris can be categorized into 4 clans, namely Dibongia, Tengaponia, Borgoya, and Patorgoya. These clans will also have their own sub-clans with certain degree of uniqueness. Death is a part and parcel of life, and it is inevitable. Different societies in the world have different rituals regarding death and death rituals. Indigenous communities worldwide have been practicing their own rituals for the ones they have died and left this world. Similarly, in Deori society also, death ritual is a very important event. The death ritual or the day community sea of and tribute is paid to the person is called Doha. There is belief in sacrifice rituals. One of the main stages of Doha is the sacrifice of pigs, which is done early in the morning. The sons of the deceased person for whom Doha is done will wake up early in the morning and shave their head and other facial hairs. After that, along with the family members, they will offer prayers to the deceased and take their blessings. After that, they will proceed to the Doha ceremony field and sacrifice the pig. Along with pigs, there are hens also to be sacrificed. Each son gives a pig to sacrifice for the departed soul. This act solely depends on the financial situation of the households. Pigs are also given by sisters, clans member, and sometimes the daughter-in-law and son-in-law of the deceased. The sons will gather together while perform the oblation and kills the pigs. The legs of the pigs are tied and made to lay down in the ground, and their head is being hit by a wooden log. There is belief that the left hand should be used first when giving the pindo. Suze is a type of fermented rice beer for the Deoris. Suze plays vital role in the socio-cultural life of Deori tribe. Suze is being consumed in all their festive occasions, rituals and celebrations. In every festival and rituals, one can see that the Deoris pour Suze in the form of libation to bless the event or take blessings. In the Doha, it can be seen that all the people will partake in drinking of suze and eating of meat during the feast. Almost all the work regarding the Doha, from gathering woods to cutting of vegetables to preparation of their beer to cooking of it and other dishes, are done by clan members and other village people. It is an act of service that all the village members do for the family which is performing the Doha. It helps in strong community bond, and in such occasions indigenous knowledge and knowledge about rituals are passed down to the younger generation by the older ones. While cooking, the married girl of that house brings some dry fish, fermented fish in bamboo tube, rice beer, taro leaves, black pepper, salt, etc. in the bamboo basket. This ritual is called Dihp Paidia. In the morning, after the pig sacrifice, the village people takes responsibility for the prospective work and engage themselves actively. The village youths, mostly boys, will be seen cutting meat for the feast. The women folks will be preparing rice beer and cutting vegetables. Older people will be guiding the younger ones and teaching them. In Deori society, nothing goes to waste. From the sacrificed pig, the innards, livers, legs, head, intestines are cooked for the people who engage themselves in the work. Once work is done, they will eat the khazi, which is prepared with the innards with blood, and drink rice beer. This is somewhat like starter course of the people who have worked. The main feast is also being prepared in meantime. After eating khazi, the people go home and come back wearing new clothes for the main feast. Food and feast is one of the main things in a Doha. In a typical Deori Doha, near about 1,000 to 1,500 people gathers for the feast. Special cooks from the community are selected to prepare food for Doha. Before preparing the food, the cooks offer prayers in front of the cooking stoves and area. It is done as an act of asking forgiveness in case they make any mistakes. In a Deori Doha, there can be many traditional dishes, but the three types of items compulsory are black gram gravy, fish curry, and pork curry. Before the feast, all the people are seated in the field for the feast, and they are served food. In a lifetime, all the necessary things required for the person will be donated by the relatives in the name of the deceased. These goods are donated by the households and relatives in the name of the departed soul. These items are then locally auctioned by the village youths, and everyone can participate. Commonly donated items include a pair of pants, shirt, shawls, traditional attires, bed, mattress, utensils, buckets, mobile phone, alcohol bottles, packets of cigarettes, radio, and other day-to-day things. In the relatives of the deceased, gather together in a corner and bow down for praying in front of the community for the departed soul for his eternal peace. The process takes around 20-30 minutes as the elder and priest of the community will perform rituals and their hymns and prayers for the departed soul and mourn with the community and remember them.
গাধলত খাবলৈ যোগে যোগে লকিয়াই এক গাড়ীব নালাগে বুলি আজি মৃতকৰ স্বাৰ্থতে টুটুকা হৈছে টুটি মুকুটি বাপেকে ভগত পৰিষ্কাৰ কৰিব লাগে আৰু গুধন হাগে সুবৰণ বোলে দীঘল নেজীয়া গৰু বোলে শিঙুনি বিকিছা পুলুকৰ বাঢ়ে আমাৰ গোটেহে কাটি শুনাই ধাৰণি কৰি গাই দুকৰিমান আৰু হালোৱাই এশালমান আছে বুলি কৈছে সেইবিলাকে গোধা ঘেৰিলোৱা নহ'ব হালোৱাকেইটা আগফালে পাছফালে যাব জয় ৰাহৰি বোলা এই চানাবেয়া টিকা সেৱকীয়সকলৰ সেৱাৰ বাঞ্ছনা কুশল আছে।
Before eating food, everyone gives and puts aside a morsel of rice and pork in the name of that eternal soul. All devotees are compulsory to say like Azir pora apunar mukhor saimati gusua hoise, which translate to today in this Doha you have transitioned into different worlds and you have left the human physical world. While saying this, they carry out libation of the suze from their bowl. Through this ritual, if the eternal person had any scar in his soul, everyone prays that everything should be gone from today.
তাকে আজিকালি মাঘ ফাগুনমহীয়া তেওঁ ভকতসকলে খাই বৈ ঘৰত জীয়াই থাকিব লাগিছিলে মই এজনৰ কাণত তুলি ভাৰ বুকি আনিব লাগিছিলে তাকে মোৰ মুখৰ বাক্য বচনাত ভকতসকলে পাৰ চলি আহিলে এখোজ মূলকে দিব নোৱাৰা ভকতসকলক খচ খোজ মোৰ কেনেকৈ দিম কোন ভকতক কি আসন ধাসন ধৰা পিয়া দিব লাগে মোৰ মনে চাই ঘৰেও নাই দুখৰ শৰীৰ পাপী কাই জন্ম নুগুচে অনেক দাই আগেও দুখ আজিও ভকতসকলক দুখে কৰা হ'ল দুখ নোৱা হ'ল কেলেই মোৰ পিতৃ পৰগামী হৈ গ'ল আগে আজিৰ দিনৰ নিয়ম নহয় হৈ পঢ় পিতামা মধুমৰা দিনৰ পৰা এই চলি যোৱা মুখৰ চাই মাটি গুচোৱা হয় তাকে আজি কৰিম কালি কৰিম বুলি কওঁতে দিনে পলম হৈছে তাকে আজি সুদিনে সুবাৰে ঘাট জলে পাদটোপে কথাই কৰি ভকতসকলক মাতি আজি সুধোৱা হৈছে ভকতসকলকনো সুধাইছোঁ কি এই মুখৰ চাই মাটি গুচোৱাত এই এপাচিমান চাউল আৰু একলমান মদ এটা পহু পোৱালি আৰু কেইটামান পানী পোৰা আৰু এহেমান মাটিমাহ অনে তেলে নিমখে ব্যঞ্জনে আৰু এখন শৰাই দিয়া হৈছে শৰাইটো 200 টকা পইচা দক্ষিণা দিয়া হৈছে আৰু মৃতকৰ কাৰণেও সেই জীয়াত যিমান বস্তু প্ৰয়োজন হয় মনটো সিমান লাগে বুলি চৌৱে সিজাবলৈ চৌবাতি দিয়া হৈছে আৰু পিন্ধিবলৈ কাপোৰ কানি দিয়া হৈছে শুবলৈ লেপ তুলি গাৰু বিচনা অনেক যিখিনি যাৱতীয় বস্তু সকলোবোৰ দিয়া হৈছে আৰু যিবোৰ দিয়া হৈছে সেইবোৰ হাতে হাতে পাব লাগে আৰু ঘৰখনলৈ আশা ভৰসা কিছুমান এৰি থৈ যাব লাগে নৰকত পৰিলেও স্বৰ্গবাসী হ'ব দুখত পৰিলেও সুখলৈ যাব গোলোক চাই বৈকুণ্ঠলৈ যাব তেওঁ স্বৰ্গৰ পৰা এই ঘৰখনলৈ ফুল বিস্তিব লাগে বুলি আমি ভকতসকলক দহু আঙুলি আগলৈ গলত কাউবা দি চৰণত ধৰি হৰণে পক্ষী দাঁতত
At the last, sons of the deceased donate money to the devotees in the name of the deceased. If the eternal person had any debt in his soul, every devotee prays that everything should be freed from today. Thank you.